Welcome, everybody, back to Simple Money Systems podcast. Friends, it's summer here. Warm southern summer when you catch the perfect morning breeze before the sun is up high in the sky, and during evening time when you just rest in a hammock or a lounge next to a pool if you have one, or maybe just hide inside your home from the heat of the day's sun and wrapping up your grateful hour. Whenever you are, I am inviting you to episode number 43 of the Simple Money Systems podcast. Today, I will talk about one word. That's right, about a single word. And of course, I'll touch on some points about our favorite money topic. You guessed it right. Our magic word today is save. Yes, with simple four letters SAVE. We will discover what it stands for and how to use it from the wealth perspective. Okay, let's find out how to build your wealth with this word that holds a key to your debt-free life. Are you ready? Welcome to Simple Money Systems. This is your top podcast for moms with special needs kids who are eager to pay down their debt for a fearless, meaningful life that brings them joy. Hi, Deanna Gallas here. I am the host of this show for exceptional women just like you who are desperate for a debt-free life without going broke. Discover here simple money strategies to set you free from debt culture, money wasting, and ever-changing mode of currency and market volatility. If you're ready to say yes to a debt-free life and exchange everything that hasn't worked for a plan that will, results that are undeniable like peace of mind, better sleep, improved mood, and more money in your pocket, this podcast is for you. Hug your bug or boo, roll up your sleeves, and get your life out of debt into your freedom zone with confidence. How's your summer going? Any goals, traveling, projects at home, or maybe a new venture? I am doing all of it. And as we speak, I took a couple of days break from one exciting project that hopefully will be live in a few weeks. Well, that's my projection. We'll see how it goes. I am learning so much, investing my time and resources, making sure I am meeting the milestones and tediously assembling all the puzzle pieces one by one while having that vision of a finished product constantly in my sight. Friends, this drives me every morning to get my laptop out, put my thinking hat on, and let my fingers fly through the keyboards, typing the magic data input. It's truly magic. But I love to escape from it and get back with my podcast listeners, you. Hey, thank you for tuning in. And oh, are you struggling with getting your project going? Maybe you went through all the planning and implementation, but there are no desired results. I would be glad to get with you and discuss the strategy from the perspective of success, prosperity, and value. We will discuss the main components of any project. It's money. Connect with me at the show notes below this episode or visit my website at deannagalas.com. The thing is, I enjoy learning everything about my project. Sometimes it gets me to the point that I throw a towel, and I do exactly that, just to come back with a fresh approach and get deeper and move further along. I do not outsource anything because I want to own my project. I want to know every single detail about it. It's amazing. I truly surprise myself with what I am capable of. Well, maybe later on, when it's all going and everything is smooth and nice, all the parts are working well, I will outsource part of my responsibilities. I love to talk about new ventures. It excites me, brings me new wind under my wings, and keeps my brain working. Okay, that's me. But how about you, friend? What excites you? What makes your heart jump? I want you to be successful and prosperous, and I want to see you content and at peace when it comes to your money. So let's come right back to our word save. What is special about it? The acronym SAVE encapsulates key principles of effective money management, focusing on saving, debt management, mindful spending, and goal setting. First, the word save itself. It means to store or save aside for future use, like saving some money for a rainy day, plain and simple. Now we will dissect the word by its letters, creating an acronym from the initial letters of SAVE. So the first letter S is for setting aside a portion of income regularly to build up a financial cushion for emergencies or future goals. Here, I want to elaborate on how to do it effectively. When you have a clear picture of your total income and then you know your bottom line, it's pretty straightforward to set your money aside because you would know how much you need to set aside, right? The best way to do it is by creating an auto transfer to a savings account every time you get paid. It helps you to have a better picture of available spending and for better planning and budgeting. Saving money involves adopting good financial habits such as creating a budget, tracking expenses, and setting goals. Making intentional decisions about how you manage your income and expenses also contributes to saving more. Okay, now the letter A stands for avoid debt. This emphasizes the importance of minimizing or avoiding debt whenever possible, especially high interest debt that can strain finances. Buying with cash. This is what it means. So let's say you need to buy a car. That's your financial goal. And note here that it's your need, not your want. This is your necessity. So let this goal produce a serious desire and decision deep inside to want save. If you want to go on vacation, like on a cruise, start saving for it and avoid using the credit card. Let that goal drive your savings. And if you really want to go on that cruise ship, you will be consistent and intentional, and you'll get that amount ready to book your vacation. Additionally, when you have saved and earned this amazing getaway, you will enjoy it on a different level just to experience that new level of being a victorious achiever and hard worker reaffirms that you are capable of much more, widening your horizons and letting your imagination grow into reality. So, avoid debt whenever possible, adopt responsible financial practices, and make deliberate choices, about spending and borrowing. Try to educate yourself and learn about personal finance, budgeting, and debt management strategies to make informed decisions and avoid debt traps. Okay, now the letter V is for value-based spending, meaning spending money on things that align with your personal values and priorities rather than on unnecessary or frivolous purchases. Instead of focusing on cost or external influences, value-based spending accentuates spending money on things that bring fulfillment, satisfaction, and meaning to your life. It takes us back to basics about who we truly are, what really matters, what drives us, and what makes us get up and do wonders every morning. And I was thinking about this particular topic. When you come home every time, it's gotta be something to be grateful for every time you go to bed. Something of value that makes your heart happy. What brings you and others joy? And friends, when we make someone happy, I mean someone who is truly in need of your touch, how much you get richer, how much you experience joy. I look at value-based spending first from the perspective of building priceless treasures such as empathy, resilience, gratitude, compassion, integrity, courage, forgiveness, authenticity, and faith. When you know that there is a greater power, there is God who gives us the ability actually to do all these wonderful things. When we recognize and revere the great giver of life who eventually enables all the success in our lives as well as great lessons, otherwise we would not learn, right? See, these inner treasures contribute to a fulfilling and meaningful life beyond material wealth and possessions. These values are essential for personal growth, emotional resilience, and building meaningful relationships. Base your spending habits on mindful consumption, considering the long-term impact and satisfaction derived from purchases, rather than short-term gratification. The value-based spending is one of the fundamental basics that I teach my students. So now, let's see what the last acronym, letter E, stands for. Establish financial goals. Setting clear financial goals helps provide direction and motivation for saving and spending decisions. It is so powerful to live goal-oriented life. Establishing financial goals means defining specific objectives or targets that you want to achieve with your finances over a certain period. From my experience, I learned about goal setting back in my school years, a long time ago. Typically, kids grow up and just want to get over the school and off experimenting with life, right? But friends, it just takes trying once or twice really helpful tools that you once learned and how it makes you feel, and more than that, how it makes you successful. And this is exactly what I did. Goal setting can be a fun experience when you basically have just a glimpse of envisioning it coming alive. What if it's true, friend? It is worth trying even maybe after a bad experience with goal setting, and I can relate to that too. It always stressed me out concentrating on the SMART acronym of goal setting rather than actually setting a goal, right? Anyway, just pick your dream goal and write it down. That's your first and most important step. Get it out on the paper, okay? And then create steps to take. Build your path and your way of experiencing the journey. When you reach that goal, the most will remain in your memory of how you walked to that goal. So make it fun and memorable. Let's quickly review the acronym SAVE that we just covered. So letter S is for saving for a rainy day. Letter A is for avoiding debt or borrowing. Letter V is for value-based spending. And letter E is for establishing financial goals. All right, today I want you to stick just to one letter. Whatever speaks to you the most. Is it saving for unexpected situations or avoiding debt? Maybe it's time to reevaluate your values. Or maybe you are ready to establish your financial goals. Which one? Start with just one thing, building and expanding gradually in all 4 areas. Okay, I think this is what I wanted to share with you today. I hope it challenged you, maybe stretched you in some ways, or maybe you think it might help someone else. Feel free to share this episode with your family and friends, and remember to apply it in your daily living. And as always, I would love you to join Simple Money Systems private community where you can engage in conversations, ask questions, and get accountability with like-minded, exceptional moms. If you're serious about your money, I invite you to check my coaching offer by visiting my website at dianagalas.com or by links below this episode. You may write to me directly at diana@dianagalas.com with questions, or maybe you have some ideas about topics you want to hear. Oh, and please, don't forget to leave me a 5-star written review on a Simple Money Systems Apple podcast. Just scroll down a few episodes for the review section. And if you're a social bee today, take a quick snap of this episode and share it on your Instagram stories by tagging Simple Money Systems so that together we can make a positive difference in someone's life. I am thrilled to know that this episode helped you to get closer to your debt-free living. Ditch your debt shackles, save more, and step into your freedom zone today. Have you picked your SAVE letter? I want to wrap up our talk today with a Zig Ziglar quote stating, "Character gets you out of bed. Commitment moves you to action. Faith, hope, and discipline enable you to follow through to completion." Talk to you soon, my friend. Thank you for tuning into Simple Money Systems podcast. I hope you found this episode insightful. I truly believe that a mom like you can be an inspiration to many others just by simply sharing this podcast and leaving the path of precious gems behind for those moms who are yet to find them. So together, we can create a community of exceptional moms who stand behind each other. Would you share it with other ladies so they can also find a way to a purposeful, debt-free life? I want you to know that your dedication and hard work, day in and day out, caring for your exceptional child's needs does matter. Your precious gem is yet to shine. Get it out and share your light with others. Talk to you soon at the Simple Money Systems.